Hi, I'm Heidi Krupp. I am the CEO of Krupp Kommunications. I would recommend somebody start in PR today. Would be first, you have to have a passion for it. I mean, you have to have great relationships with the media and cultivate those relationships, and you have to find a niche market. For me, I never even worked in a publishing house. I mean, I was not a book publicist, but I met this woman who was a literary agent that knew everybody in the publishing world and saw because I did not know the rules, I would be a good person to do it because I wouldn't pay attention to the rules. You don't have to go out and get your own office. I started off in my studio apartment in Hoboken, New Jersey. If I knew then what I know now, I would have found people immediately that were sort of the team, the right team, to someone that's a CEO, someone that's an accountant, someone that's also a seasoned publicist in different areas that I would have known to sort of have built that and had a structure and an infrastructure so that the business wouldn't just be me. You don't want it to just be you, because as a publicist, you in the service business, your time is your money. So, I mean, it's time allocation, and you can't be everywhere at once for everybody. So you have to find systems and systematic ways to be able to execute campaigns and find other people to be able to do that with you on your behalf. And you want to have people that are smarter than you are doing it. Some of the missteps that I made early on when I first started my business was that I said yes to everything. I definitely, I was building my business. I would say yes to everything. Money didn't matter. I was over servicing. I would work 24/7. People got used to that. I'd get phone calls at 4 a.m. I had no life. I mean, I was married to my business and I didn't have a balance. I think finding a number two and a middle management team is really important as you build your business, so that you're just not doing it all on your own in a vacuum. You have to get beyond being in the studio apartment by yourself. A lot of what I've learned in business, I've learned from some of my best clients. I learned from Jake Steinfeld, Body by Jake, don't quit. I mean, that was like his motto, and he always used to say that. He's one of the most brilliant marketers there is to know. I learned from Tony Robbins, really to live with passion, and that, what you focus on, you become. And Jean Chatzky is, a financial editor on the Today Show, and she has taught me a lot about owning my money and owning my life. I don't have a typical day. In PR, if you want a typical day, change careers. I mean, there's no typical day. There's a couple things that are typical. I mean, you absolutely have to read the newspapers every single solitary morning and every magazine and go online, and you got to know what's going on in the news. Other than that, it's a free-for-all. You have to measure what's going on in the media and the client with that and find stories to angle it. Like, it's about an 18-hour day. Sometimes it's, an 8-hour day. I mean, some days are lunches, some days are dinners, some nights there's parties, some nights there's events. I mean, it's always something, and I think that's what makes it fun. I would recommend what I do to anybody who wants to help be a part of connecting people and help make people's dreams come true.